Now, what do we have here? What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And today, it's a not so technical product review. Now, my 1999 Mustang GT, it has had the same floor mats for over 20 years. So I started looking at a nicer set of floor mats for it, and quite honestly, I didn't see that many reviews on YouTube for it. So what I did was I bought a set of ACC mats from Late Model Restoration, and I got them on the bench behind me. So let's get over there, take a look, and throw them in the car. Okay, so here's what you get. You get a nice box, sturdy box with your ACC carpets. I have just started to open it up. And let's take out the mats. What you get is a 4-piece set, front and rear, that kind of mimic the OEM design, OEM latching, and OEM color. Okay, so when it comes to 99 to 2004 interior colors, you essentially have 3 choices. You have black, you have charcoal, and you have parchment. Now, parchment is more of a tan, charcoal is more of a dark gray, black is black. So my 99 GT has charcoal interior. It's kind of a two-tone charcoal with a light gray. So these should be the perfect match. So let's go ahead and open it up. So as you can see, I did choose for the running horse design. They also make one that says GT, or you could just get them plain. And I was gonna go for the plain, but I figured, you know, it is a 35th anniversary car for 1999, and it does have running horses all over the place. So I don't know, they should complement the car nicely. Plus, with the charcoal interior, the red, white, and blue, and even the silver of the running pony kind of pops. It looks like a pretty decent quality emblem that should stand up to, you know, feet hitting it. Of course, this is pretty much a fair weather car, so hopefully I won't have any mud or real dirt on it, but hopefully these clean up pretty well. On the back, it does have those spikes which allow it to kind of grip into the carpet just like the OEM does, which is really nice. The ends here, the seams seem really well done. Let's take a look at the rears. That is a front passenger side. Here's one of the rears. Here's another one of the rears. And here is your driver's side. Same color, same insignia, and you can see it has a different shape than the passenger side, and this should exactly mimic the OEM look. What I do like is they put this little eyelet with I don't know if this is steel or brass or something, reinforcement, because the 99 to 04 and maybe the early ones as well, 94 to 98, have kind of a plastic hook that's affixed to the carpeting, and that clicks right into here for the driver's side, so you don't have to worry about the driver's side mat moving around. But the quality seems to be really, really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull the stock mats out of the car, and we're going to compare them against these ACC mats. So we are going to start with the driver's side. This is the OEM Ford from 1999, 21 years of use, and you can see that, yeah, she's got a decent amount of wear right here where the driver's foot would go, and it is pretty well worn, but overall not in terrible shape. You see they both do have these anchor holes right here. What I thought was really interesting is that when the ACC carpet has these kind of anchor spikes, or whatever you want to call it, on the back all over, the OEM one has it just on the bottom and on the top. This part is completely smooth, although with this anchoring hook you really don't have any, you shouldn't have any difficulty at all. The color is pretty good considering these are 21 years old. They're a little dirty. I don't think I've ever shampooed them or anything, but they're, you know, the interior of the car is in pretty good shape. Overall, it's a match, and if I put one on top of the other, you will see that the shape and the size is just about spot on. This looks to be a little bit wider here at the top, but we'll see how it is when we put them in. Now let's take a look at the passenger side. So here's our passenger side mat, and here is our OEM Ford passenger side floor mat. Once again, the passenger side doesn't have that anchor hole but it is just the passenger side. And this has spikes just like the other one all the way through the top, and oddly enough, so does the Ford OEM. The size and the shape pretty much spot on here, and the color is pretty much exact. So next step is to throw these in the car and see how they look. So please forgive the mess. There's a little bit of dirt on the carpet here, which I will come back and vacuum. But for now, let's throw this in, get it into the general area, pop in that hook, and that's it. Oh, that looks really good. Straighten it out a little bit. That looks great. In a couple of days of sitting like that, it'll get a better contour. I love the running horse insignia on there. And now the passenger side. And finally, the rears. So what do I think about the mats? I absolutely love the way they look. I love the way they fit. The fronts are absolutely perfect, the way they kind of go right in, follow the OEM lines. I'll be honest, the rear mats were a little bit big, but they did fit. I think if they were a little bit shorter, they would have been perfect. However, they're just rear mats. It's not a big deal. Let's get one thing straight. These are not cheap Walmart mats. Number one, they're not from Walmart, and number two, they're not cheap. Retail on a 4-piece mat set like this with the logo, it's about $100. But having said that, you get what you pay for. And these are really nice, and they look like they will stand the test of time. So it's at this point I'm gonna say, I hope I get the same 21 years out of those mats the way I got from these OEM mats. If you want to pick up your own ACC floor mats from Late Model Restoration, I will put a link in the description for you. Like I said, this is not a super technical video, but I did want to show you how they were cut, what the size was, and how the color matched up to the interior of my Mustang. So overall, I'd say I'm pretty pleased. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get all the latest content here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.